Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Prince B here, and let me tell you, I am hyped. You feel me? This is the start of FIFA 21, and I'm here to start my Road to Glory series. And if you're just as hype as I am, I'm gonna need you to like the video, and I'm dead ass serious. I'm gonna need you to like, subscribe, all that as we follow me on this journey, on this Road to Glory journey. No FIFA points, so we can all get to the promised land together. We all trying to get them God squads, trying to get them Neymars, them Mbappes, and do good in foot champs. I'm gonna keep this part brief though. Your boy was basically one win away from being a FIFA pro. I was one win away from being verified. And I never put FIFA points in my account. That's just a big no-no for me. And I'm just sitting here competing with pros and all the rest of the competitive FIFA players with basically a leg cut off. And I find that as an accomplishment with doing that with no FIFA points. So I kind of know what I'm talking about here. So if you follow the series, I think I can help you get the best FIFA experience possible. So without wasting any more time, I'd like to welcome y'all to the Marathon Road to Glory. Something I wanted to dedicate to Nipsey Hussle and Kobe Bryant, and this is what I came up with. Those two legends were known for really grinding, and I feel like every year I grind this FIFA, and I can give y'all the tips and tricks and help y'all with the game as well. And the first step to that is the web app, and we're on that right now, as you can see. I picked Brazil for my starter template because they usually have a lot of good players in their nation. Their national team is really good, but as you see, I really got nothing that really interested me. I picked up Aubameyang for my loan. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I had to snatch him up. And then for the badges, it's random. You can pick whatever you want, customizable. But yeah, I picked that Belgium badge because it was kind of fire, and it's my initial, and I wasn't expecting that. The badge hasn't been like that, but that might be the badge for the whole series. Don't quote me on that though. But as you can see right now, I'm just ripping packs open. At the beginning of FIFA, if you played the past few iterations, they give you some loyalty packs just to start off the year. And as you see, the FIFA gods really ain't blessing me. And I'm just spoiling for y'all. They just told me to go to hell, really. And you know, if you get blessed, you're one of those 0.000000001% of people that pack, you know, your Messi or Ronaldo for in the beginning of FIFA, then you pretty much won FIFA and you're done for the rest of the year. But the reality is most of us don't get that opportunity, and we're gonna have to grind and trade for it. And as you can see, the FIFA gods blessed me with a grand total of 2 players over 1,000 coins. The first was Castagna, I believe, the right mid from Leicester, and he went for 1,000 coins. I probably could have sold him for a little more, even if I held on to him, but he didn't look too good, so I just sold him. And the next one I got was for another pack, another free pack, and it was a Matavio from Porto. I could have kept him too since he's Brazilian, but he didn't really fit what I had, and I really already had a pre-made starter squad that I came up with before the game came out, so I kind of knew what I wanted and what I needed, and this is probably going to lead to my first trading tip. A lot of those players that you got, those no-name ones from the little leagues, or even the ones from the same nation, or the same nation from the league. So if you have like an English center mid from the Premier League, you're going to want to sell him. And if he's non-rare especially, you're going to want to sell him. You know, teams from like the Greek league and Liga NOS, most of them really aren't going to be that desirable. So you want to quick sell them, and then you can get the funds early on, because if the FIFA gods didn't bless you, you're going to have to make your way somehow. And quick selling them, and then where you can afford your starter team, your real starter team, and that's going to get you started. And I repeat, this might be the only time you want to do this before the full game comes out, because when the full game comes out, some of these players that you have because of squad building challenges, the league SBCs, they're going to rise in price, but you want to get ahead of that now and just start your team off well so you can do squad battles and get your rivals placement, and that's going to get you coins that you can invest more into the market. And as you can just see, I just went through my club that I got through all the packs and just see which ones I thought were lucrative, which ones I could sell for a little bit, and I'm going to list some just see if people will bite, but if not, I'll just quick sell them. But right now, as you can see, that I'm getting ready to show you the starter squad that I came up with. And unless you pack something big, you aren't really going to have that many coins to invest in your squad. So I really suggest that you don't go with a team that's a Premier League team, a Bundesliga team just yet. They do have like cheap, overall good players, but for your overall team, you might want to go for a lower league like Liga NOS, or for what I'm doing is I'm building a CSL Chinese League hybrid with a mix of Belgian leagues and an Argentinian league as well. The formation I chose is a 4-5-1. It's a pretty popular formation for hybrids. I like to start off with hybrids, especially because most of the lower leagues, they don't have the depth of a league like the Premier League or La Liga, so you have to really cherry pick the best players from those leagues, and with this formation you can do that. So on the right hand side I have Eduardo Salvio as my right mid and Montiel as my right back. Pretty pacey, skillful, especially on the wings. You don't want people with less than minimum 85 pace, and 85 pace is still kind of slow for the start of the game is fine, but when people start getting those 90 pace wingers and defenders, you're going to want to upgrade that at some point. And I have my Belgian league defense, which I think is pretty OP, with Dele, Clinton, Mata, and Mignolet. Dele is going to be your big, strong Van Dijk like defender, and Mata is really pacey for starting game. He's one of the fastest center backs in the game right now, and he's going to be dirt cheap. And you can see actually why I picked the Brazilian starter pack, but I didn't get any of them, so I hope I have enough coins to make this midfield and attack. The Chinese Super League is so overpowered. Anderson Talisca, Ronaldo Augusto, they probably would have been at 10k plus if they were in the Premier League, but they're not, so we're going to take advantage of that. And Fernando's also been a solid midfielder, holding midfielder. He's like the Conte of the CSL. And we have Bakambu leading the line with 90 plus pace and 80 shooting, so he'll be able to finish everything for you. And we got Tyson and Ismaili on the left side, Brazilian flair, finishing the team off. Just like on the right side, there's pretty much mirror images as different players. And just in case I don't have enough coins, I put some solid options on the bench. For Anderson Talisca, you got Jonathan Vieira, who's on the same team. He's going to give the same links pretty much, even though he's not Brazilian, and he's a solid cam. And I got a Liga NOS defense with Pepe and Marcano. They aren't as pacey as the Belgian defense I have, but they have high defensive stats that should make up for their lack of pace. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of the Marathon RTG. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. If you want more tips and tricks on how to succeed in FIFA, just like I said, subscribe, and I'll have more videos coming for you. Alright, y'all, stay up.